The most wonderful king. The most wonderful king. Who could that be? Once long ago, when Jesus knew his time to die had come, he rode one pleasant Sunday morn into Jerusalem. Our King, the people cried, and held their palm leaves high as Jesus on a donkey's back came slowly riding by. Now Jesus was a man of fame from far off Galilee. He healed the sick, raised the dead, and made the blind to see. Is he a king? The people asked. Our king to set us free? Will he not fight the Roman rule and bring us victory? But Jesus said, I've come to bring God's good news to you. He wants to see you full of joy in everything you do. And I have come to die for you and take your sins away so that you can live in peace and joy with lives made new each day. But certain men, the priests and scribes, were full of hate and fear. The people call this man a king, one said. I've heard them cheer. They talk against this Roman king. He's stirring up a fuss. Now, if they fight the Romans here, why, that's the end for us. This cannot be, another cried. This man must surely die. I vote for death, a third man cried. And I, and I, and I. Then it's agreed, they said as one. This man must surely die. Now Jesus knew what these men planned. It made him want to cry. But Jesus loved all men so much that he would gladly die if by his death all men might know that God had sent his Son to die for them and win new lives of joy for everyone. He went alone to talk with God in dark Gethsemane. Your will be done, he prayed and wept, as sad as he could be. Yet if my death will give men life, then Father, let it be. The soldiers came. Are you the man? He nodded. I am he. They dragged him to the prison yard and threw him on the ground. The priests and scribes who wished him dead stood smirking all around. They asked of Pilate, Judge this man. He asked, What has he done? He says he's king. He stirs up war. The priests all cried as one. He's in your hands, said Pilate then. Do as you think right. When the people saw that Jesus would not lead them out to fight, they turned away. He's not our king, so kill him. Let him die. What did you say? The priests all cried. They screamed, Let Jesus die. So to the hill called Golgotha they led the Christ away, and soldiers nailed him to a cross, while friends stood near to pray. And as he hung upon the cross, a few men heard him say, Forgive them, Father, they don't know what they have done today. He prayed to God, and then he died. His friends were very sad. The priests and scribes were smiling now. His death had made them glad. They put his body in a tomb, a big stone at the door. And that is that, sneered priests and scribes. We'll hear of him no more. On Sunday morn, a few sad friends came weeping to the tomb. The stone was moved, they cried. He's gone. Their hearts were full of gloom. They looked inside the open grave and heard two angels say, He's not here. He is alive. Go tell the good news today. Soon Jesus came to see his friends as they hid in a room. I've fought with death and won, he said. There is no cause for gloom. You, Thomas, come and touch my side. I'm alive, you see. Come, put your finger here and touch. Believe and follow me. And again he came to join two friends along Emmaus way. He stayed to eat. He took the bread. He raised his eyes to pray. And when Jesus broke the bread for them, their eyes were opened wide. They saw that he was the Christ, the Lord, alive and at their side. The end. And that is all about the most wonderful King.